Every time I do one of these, I have a couple of key decisions that I have to make. Do I clean up all the junk behind me? Clearly not. And do I leave the outtakes or the mistakes in, or do I edit them out? We'll have to see. This is like the third time that I've started this, so we could be in for a doozy, folks. Buckle up. But welcome to the October headlines video for St. Louis's Special School District Parent Advisory Council. We're going to go over the topics that we went through at our October meeting last week and get you set up for the month ahead. So let's dive right into it. I'm Rebby Goebel. I am the president for the 2020-2021 school year. And last month, we met on October 14th, and we talked about returning to in-person learning, and also gave a new member orientation. So I'm going to share some of the slides here in this and some of the high-level pieces of the website that we have just added a new member resource section for our website. So I am going to share my screen and record that here as part of this video. But as always, if you click on over to YouTube and go to the video details or description, links to all of these things will be there as well. So you can always find your way back there if you need to. And as appropriate, I will try and put information in a little text box down here on the video. So we spoke quite a bit about the returning to in-person learning. Each partner district within St. Louis County is going to have its own plan. Please look to get information that is special education specific from the SSD director in your that works in your partner district. So you have your case manager, then you have an area coordinator, and then a lead. So you have a case manager, area coordinator, and then you'll either have a lead area coordinator or a director that works within your partner district. So information should be forthcoming from that as to how any of your child's services or anything will be changing depending on which option you pick and how your district is going back into school. There's a lot of information about the SSD schools and how they are setting to reopen. They've got several phases. All of that is detailed on the SSD website. So go to ssdmo.org. Again, I'll put that here and in the show notes, and you can get all of the information about the return to learn, as well as some information there. They showed us how they have links to the return to learn information for all of the partner districts. So whatever's available online, you should be able to find links to it there from the SSD website. So that's a good resource to go and check out. They also talked about some universal summer supports program coming. This is separate from extended school year for our parents and families who have worked with or have their child has participated in extended school year before. So this is going to be an additional program that children who have fallen behind can get supports on those types of kind of not necessarily recoupment of time that maybe the IEP was supposed to have, but just for those children who've fallen further behind, there will be more information forthcoming. I'm probably not explaining it very well. But this was really just a preview that they were in the planning stages for doing this. So more details should be coming out in November after they have briefed their Board of Education, SSD's Board of Education. Hi there, PAC members. Sorry to break into the flow of the video that I recorded last week. It was too long when I included the new member orientation pieces where I went over our slides and took you through a tour of our website. So if you missed the meeting and are looking for that orientation, please head back to our YouTube channel or to our website to click on the link for the video that is specifically the new member orientation. We did our annual Hot Topic brainstorming 2 meetings ago. So last week we went over the topic results. We had 12 respondents from 11 different schools and districts. I heard that there was a little bit of problem with this, so I will take another look at that, say in the end of this week, because I think we've had a couple more people respond to the survey. So I'll make sure that these topics are still in the right weighted average order. But clearly a lot of the COVID topics are top of everyone's mind. So this is the information that we will be using to guide us as we set our agenda for the rest of the year. And then in our committee reports, we should have a legislative update in November. And let's see, parent education and diversity awareness. They are working with their communications department to offer more virtual opportunities in lieu of the parent workshops that they used to hold in person. The Family Resource Center is getting set up. So that's a lending library of videos and books and workbooks that they have set up that families can borrow from. So please reach out to the lovely ladies of Parent Education and Diversity Awareness if you are interested in any of those activities. And then the bylaws that I mentioned, Ashley Harrison Lawson, our vice president, is going to be starting a committee to look at updating those bylaws. It's still pretty new, hasn't really gotten its legs underneath it yet. So we will wait until next month to see how Ashley is going to tackle that. But the last update was in 2012. So definitely time to take a look at that and see what needs to be updated, especially in this current digital age that we're at. There's nothing in there about attendance virtually and whether that does or doesn't count, all those things. So we've been making it up as we go and would like to get that actually solidified into our bylaws. So Ashley's going to be taking a look at that moving forward. Couple other housekeeping things. If you are interested in joining, you are most certainly welcome, again, virtually or in person when we go back to in-person. And we are going to be looking for some people to take over some of the tasks that I've been doing, because I will be stepping back as president. So 3 years, 3 consecutive terms is in our bylaws as the term limit, which is a good thing. So I will not be able to be on the executive committee next year. So I am looking for some people to teach how to do all these great things that I've been able to bring to the PAC. So whether that's if you have web skills or would just like to learn how to keep a Google site updated, to our MailChimp and newsletter, to doing these videos, we will be looking for people who can do those things, as well as join our executive committee next spring when we have elections. So if you're interested, we would love to invite you to one of our executive committee meetings and start showing you what we do, so you can get a feel for what the time commitment might be, and if it's something that you are interested in giving of your valuable time to, if you have the capacity to do so. So we will absolutely keep you up to date as far as election cycle and all that, but just for right now, wanted to put that bug in everybody's ear that both myself and Terry, who is our recording secretary, neither one of us will be running for any of the positions on the executive committee next spring for next school year. So we'll have a couple of positions open and welcome the new blood and new ideas. Okay, last announcement. And again, thanks for hanging in there with me. Hopefully you watched this at like 2 times speed. But November 11th, 7 p.m. is our next meeting. We don't currently have an agenda set. I am going to be, again, taking a look at that hot topic list and trying to pick off the hottest of the hot topics to drive our agendas here moving forward. But November 11th, Veterans Day, will be our next meeting, 7 p.m., and it will be held completely virtually on Zoom. So keep an eye on your email for our newsletter for information there, or on our website where I just showed you it was. So I hope to see everybody there. We've had some fantastic turnouts. And again, thanks for bearing with me, bloopers and all. I'll talk to you guys later.